Hey guys, Electric DJ 45 here. Today is Thursday, not May, June 27th, and it is currently in the afternoon. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday. Let's check out what is new with the marketplace today. Heads up, marketplace is kind of buggy right now. It actually took me a long time to sign in, and I'm not really happy about that. I tried all my tricks and methods, and it seemed to really not really work. At first, I thought it was a Wi-Fi issue, because it said that I couldn't like reload or couldn't log in, whatever. But I played a YouTube video and it ran actually very well. So I don't know what the deal is with Marketplace right now, but it took me a long time to set this up, which I thought was interesting. So just a heads up, and let me know in the comments below if you're still having this issue or if this issue has been resolved or if Ubisoft has made a statement about it. But I looked at the R6 hotfix page and no one said anything. So I don't know if it's a me thing or if it's a Ubisoft thing, but just a heads up. Regardless, it's a little weird. But let's um let's kind of get through this quickly and stay tuned because we're going to take a look at what you guys have voted for in my poll when I created a like which UI do you prefer, the new user interface or the old user interface for Marketplace. We're going to take a look at that and read some of the comments below, and I'll provide some of my feedback on the new changes, as well as can more accurately show you the difference between the old UI and the new UI. All right, so let's get into it. So we got first, let's start off with the six major USA VIP 2019 skin right here. Yesterday was looking at 65,000, but it's pushing at least 1,000 higher. Minimum is almost 68,000. I mean, then we got the R4C looking at last sold price is 62,000, but the minimum is 60,000. It's not too bad. We get the CASFW Glacier. Looking at minimum last sold price is 38,000. Right, minimum is around 38,000. That's kind of averaging out. The MP5 has definitely increased in price. Last sold price is 37,000, but the minimum is 39,000, almost pushing that 40,000 mark, which is pretty good. We're kind of we're kind of seeing an increase of prices right now since the update that came out a couple days ago, or not really an update but launch. So there's a ton of new players who are having access to a marketplace, but I know that a lot of people are still having issues getting access to marketplace. So I'm gonna try and figure out um, if there's a resolution to that. But from what I can tell, it seems to be a Ubisoft bug or some kind of issue with Ubisoft. Anyways, last sold item for the MP7 was 30,000, and minimum was 29,000. So this one also is on the increase. AK12 also on the increase, but the minimum is still at 28,000. But it might push 30,000 pretty soon. We get the 9X19 VSN Glacier. This one also is on the increase, but not too much, by like at least 2,000, it looks like. This has not really changed that much. It's decreasing just a little bit, but I wouldn't really worry about that. We get the SMG11 Glacier. The minimum was 31,000 today, but last sold that was 25,000. So it's a little that's a little scary. Excuse me. We got this shotgun right here. Last sold out was 23,000. Okay, but the minimum is 25,000. So yesterday it was 23,000. So it's gone up. Last sold price was 20,000 for the 552 Commando. Minimum was 22,000. So it looks like it's the same. F2 kind of the same. The minimum's the same, but last sold price has dropped. That has gone up actually. We got the MP5K Glacier. For last sold out was 19,000. Okay, but minimum is 25,000. Yesterday it was 23,000, so that's not too bad. Get the UMP45 Glacier. It looks like it's kind of averaging out around 18,000, so that's not too bad. Carbine averaging around 20,000 again, not too bad. We got this gun right here. This one has increased in price just by a little bit. We got this gun right here, 17,000. Starting to go up slowly. We'll see what happens tomorrow. 5.56x1 or I Glacier. I mean, averaging around 17,000. Not too bad. The P90 Glacier. Minimum is 17,000, but last sold out was 16,000. So this is definitely on an increase climb right now. We'll probably see it higher tomorrow on the list. The 9mm C1 Glacier skin is also seems to be on the increase. Minimum is pushing 15,000, but last sold out was 14,000. We got the MP5 Gold Dust. Looks like minimum is 13,500. Last sold out was 14,000. Not too bad. And it looks like some of these are kind of around the same numbers, except for the 417 Glacier. This is not around the same price. This is definitely on the increase. Last sold out was 12,000. Yesterday was 8,000. Minimum is 12,000 today. We get the Akino Tesuru. I don't know how to pronounce it. I apologize if I completely butchered that. But we got this skin. It is slowly on the increase. It's 11,000 today. You got the P12 Glacier. 11,000. Around the same number as yesterday. AK-12 Frostpoint. Last sold out was 10,000. FMG 9 Glacier. 11,000, 10,000. The F1C Carbine Gold Dust. Now we're kind of getting into the Gold Dust skins. This is around the same price. We got this LMG around the same price, but this one actually kind of decreased. Yesterday's minimum price was 12,000. Today's minimum price is around 10,000, but we'll see what happens with that. Get the GAA1 Glacier. Last sold out was 9,000. Minimum is 10,000 today. A little bit of a decrease, but I wouldn't worry about that. We get the P9 Glacier, pushing 9,000 almost. Definitely gone up, increased just a little bit. We get the MP7 Gold Dust, 8,000, same price, literally. We got the Piranha, basically 7,000, 8,000 price range. Yeah, the AUG 2 Glacier. Definitely on the increase. Yesterday was last sold at 5,000 and minimum was 7,500, but today it's 7,500 and the minimum is 8,500. So it's definitely gone up at least 1,000. Skull Rain kind of the same price. AK-12 Gold Dust is kind of the same price. F2 Gold Dust is kind of the same price. Oh yeah, and if you want to access a R6 Fix live server page or the Ubisoft help, it's at the bottom of the marketplace right here on any page that you go to. We get the 5.7 pistol Glacier. Okay, this one has definitely gone up just by a little bit. We get the Galaz Sniper around the same price. This is around the kind of the same price. We're seeing a lot of, this is the part where we see a lot of the same price, but it seems like majority of these are at least increasing by just a little bit, like a slow increase of value, which is great. And as usual, as you know, when an update comes out, items do dip, and when they dip, they do go back up. But I predict that I think prices will increase from before, and when I mean before, I mean prior to the update. So I definitely think a we'll see a large numbers on a lot of items. So that's what I'm predicting. That's what I'm hoping to see. I got some things I want to sell, but it looks like prices from actually I can't say, but at least yesterday, last night when I checked, it seems like some of the things that I could sell are almost at the same number at which they were at prior to the update. So I'm kind of happy about that, but I think I'm ready to sell some stuff. So we got the R4C Black Ice right here. Pretty much the same price as yesterday. MP5 Black Ice, same thing. Ectoplasm 1,500. Minimum is 1,600. Last sold that was 1,600. Water Splash, right? Same price. Just kind of rolling through all this. Yeah, not too bad. 700 price ranges at this point. And Pina Colada. Now we're done with comparing prices. Let's full screen this and take a look at what we got here. We got in the 600 price ranges. We still got some Black Ice skins and esports skins, which is great to see. Nice to see all these. Now we're entering the 500 price ranges, which is pretty cool. 300 price ranges, 200 price ranges. Not too bad. We'll probably look at one more page and we'll get into the polls. Or actually, no, we'll take a look at what I can sell first, just a quick look, and then we'll get right into the polls. Not a lot. Oh, is it going to crash on me? Oh no, it actually worked. Huh. Every time I like change something, like a filter or like a sorting thing, it'll crash on me, and that was very annoying. So I'm glad that it is kind of working. So yeah, not a lot. I've seen a lot of 300 price ranges. A lot of these weapons were at like 400 before the update, so that's why I'm kind of waiting for. I'm hoping that it will go past that number, but probably when it does, I'm gonna be making moves. So you're gonna see my R6 credit balance go up. I've been buying a lot of stuff. I'm making a video right now that you guys will probably see soon. So hope you guys just keep that's a little tease. I won't reveal too much. So that's a little tease to subscribe and stay updated and look out for that video. I think you guys will like it. But it has stuff to do with marketplace and attachment skins and a certain weapon skin that a lot of people like to use. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about that. Let's get into the polls. I was rambling. I digress. So yesterday I posted a post about which R6 Marketplace user interface do you prefer, the new UI or the old UI. So if you guys did not know, a user interface is basically this. It's the boxes. It's the look, honestly. So this is the new UI. Let's see if I can pull up a picture of an old UI real quick. I know I have one in my thumbnails because I'm always doing it. I think this one might be a good one. This is what the old UI looked like. So we kind of have a like it's more rounded, right? And it's last sold at, current price range, and sale orders, and it's just a picture. And I kind of like the rounded look in my opinion. And I could be, of course, I'm very biased about this because and I think a lot of you guys are too. Like, let's be honest. I think we're very biased about this because we've been looking at this for at least like what, almost 6 months, right? Has Marketplace been in beta? Which I like this design. I'm gonna minimize this, and this is what it looks like now. This is the new UI, and it's kind of rounded, but it's not too much. It's still more boxy than it is rounded. But with this new UI, which I have to say is a good thing, is I do like how it's sale orders and purchase orders. I think that's a great addition for both selling and buying. I think that's really good that they did that, and I think it's very helpful. The one thing I do not like about it is the minimum and the maximum on top and the last sold on the bottom. If anything, I would just have just the name on top, right? And then maybe just the category and then the four. What do you guys think? Or maybe like not even have something at the top. Just combine all like everything right here in the column. So that way it's last sold at, minimum, max, sale orders, and purchase orders. They keep the name and they get rid of this little access stuff. Kind of similar to what they did with the with this. I feel like this wasn't too bad. If they just had another column, I think I'd be fine with that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. So, 482 people voted at the time of this recording, and 65% of you guys preferred the old UI, which honestly I do too. And 35% of you guys prefer the new UI, which is also good. I think it's completely fair. The new UI does bring good changes to the marketplace, which I can appreciate. Um, but we've only had the UI for what, 2, 3 days now, so we need to get used to it. But I do think that it's a good start, but I do think that they need to tweak it a little bit. So let's read some comments below. I liked a couple of these comments. Um, the major improvement of the new UI that's good is the fact that no matter if you're buying or the one selling, you at least can see the number of how many players that want an item. This is from 508 Cole 508. I really like this comment because this person is I agree with this person. Yeah, it's a really good change. I feel like that works out a lot because in the old UI, you couldn't see if you're buying, you couldn't see like the number of players that want that item. It's only just like, I think, what, the sale order. It wasn't, they didn't show you the purchase order. It was only the sale order for the buy category, and you got all of it in the sell category. So I do like the change of it's both buying and selling. So I think that's really good, and they should keep that. How's it worse? It has so much more information now. That is also true. I just explained the difference of between the new UI and the old UI. For me, I just kind of don't really like the look of it. And again, I'm very biased, but I do appreciate that the new UI has so much more information now. Um, the new one is a downgrade, kind of almost. It's almost a downgrade, and I just wanted new skins. Me too, kid. Me too. Where's the SMG 12 Black Ice? If it's in the Bravo packs, you probably won't see it in the marketplace for a long time. And when I mean long time, I mean probably next year. So, yeah. If a Black Ice is in the Bravo pack pool, you won't see it until next year. But it's a bad and good thing because um, it's bad because you have to wait and you have to buy the battle pass to get Bravo packs and a Bravo pack key to get those Black Ice weapon skins. But if it's a good, it's a good thing because if you actually do that and you get the Bravo pack and the Bravo pool, or yeah, Bravo packs and the Bravo pack pool key or Bravo pool key, whatever, and you spend it on Black Ices, you will at least see it in the future. You just have to wait for next year. So you get stuff to sell in the marketplace. But anyways, that is basically, I'm also going to make a video about that pretty soon. That's another video I'm going to make about um, Black Ice weapon skins. So keep an eye out for two videos coming out in the near future. But anyways, regardless, that is basically it. That's all that I have today. If you enjoyed my content, if you're new here, subscribe. I make this kind of content all the time. We're kind of building a big, or I don't know about big. We're kind of small, but I want to build a big marketplace community where we can just talk about selling and trading and buying and tips and tricks and take a look at what is in the marketplace every day. I post Monday through Fridays, sometimes on the weekends, but yeah. I want to say thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving me, and also to this channel. And hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.